Hello, this is Grandma's Gone Gaming. I'm bringing you episode 2 of my NSMC01 tours. It's our Neighborly Sims Minecraft tours. There's the house that I showed you in episode 1. That was my very first teamwork our server. We had our own server at MC Pro Hosting, by the way, and they're still going strong. Anyway, we started our group of simmers playing The Sims. We decided we loved Minecraft and we wanted to play together. So our forum group got together and did just that. That was my first house on the server right there. I have other ones. We developed our spawn town after we just started mining together. At first, our first warehouse that we had for communal effort. Once again, look at all the torches. Oh my goodness. They're everywhere. This place should probably, if it were real torches, they'd probably catch everything on fire. Anyway, yeah, our chicken man, he got us kind of started. Yeah, he pulled us all into Minecraft to begin with. And he wasn't with us very long here, just a few days, and then he went on to other things, and we actually don't even know what happened to him. He was changing jobs and stuff happened, and we haven't heard from him in a long time. But anyway, thank you, Chicken Man, for getting us started. So we have a lot of pretty yards like this, and we ended up having to really increase this place here. He put the cats out here for us. He saved a lot of tamed a lot of ocelots. We also have dogs up here. Which most of them was like nobody can do anything with them because they belong to other people. This was one of the original doorways in, and it became a hallway. All of these artwork things look different in my Sortex, much prettier than in other texture packs or vanilla. That one was originally a different color one, and I don't think that one actually works anymore, so that was what ended up here. But look at this. We started out with next to nothing. Actually, I think this was the original house right here, this little tiny area. And we just started branching out from there. Everything has, you can find everything. Nowadays, they might get, I would probably put the signs on the chests now. You couldn't do that back then. At least I don't think you could. I think that didn't happen until in 1.8, but I'm not sure about that. We just probably didn't know how. Anyway, everything is there's bone meal, saplings. We saved everything, and if we didn't have a place for it in our own place, which we mostly didn't have to start with, we just came in and put it in what we had. Look at that, all of that rotten flesh. So anybody could benefit. If you didn't have something, you could come and get it. And we spent a lot of time in here in the kitchen. Obviously, it's just, oh, hey, didn't even know that. Really? Oh, no, I must not have hit that right the first time. Oh, look at that. There's baked potatoes still in there. Look at that. After all these years. And some steak. Wow. Hey, I guess I should get some food, right? It's all mine now, right? And who knows I don't think there's anything precious in here. I know my friend Lydia used to spend a lot of time in here just coming in and smelting stuff. We used to have 2 more banks of chests here, and those got moved over that way. But we have all of our essentials here. Torches, science chest, everything's there. And I'm in creative, so I got what I needed here and for flying around and putting some torches down. Those are lighting upstairs as well as down here. This was our original mailroom was here, 2 spaces, and then we have this goes to our homes. We can get to all of the different homes in here in Spawn Town through here, and the basement has more storage in it. But these were some of our players. We had Carrie here, nothing left in there. I can't remember who he was, but Vassos, he was somebody. Sarah. I may have cleaned these all out at one time. Deb. Oh, no. Chicken left all his stuff in there. We would bring things and give them to people, stuff like that. Angel, didn't have anything left. Steph was there. This was mine. That's why I left a lot of stuff when I'd be in town and on my way through. Faithy, yeah. Oh, these were missions that we did. I'll have to show you some of those down the line here. Travis was here. Josh, that's Lydia's, no, that's Deb's son. Heather, that was Josh's girlfriend. Ethan, I think that was for my grandson Ethan, but I don't remember for sure. Rosie, Brandon, I don't remember who Brandon was either. Anyway, just a lot of people. This was our first, quote, map room. Rosie's stuff was here. You could put up your own things. Deb's Old Town here. I didn't move these upstairs. We quit playing in it at the time when I was just starting to move all the signs. So I didn't get all these moved. Deb's Old Town. Oh, she built a beautiful place. I'll show that to you another time. I'm going to have to put this on 15 minutes again. My usual, I didn't start until I all of a sudden thought about time. Stephanie's got a scale spawner somewhere. We had a second village here and a third village and a fourth village. I don't know what Tolby Estate and Harbor. Oh, that's Heather's place. I don't think she ever finished it. It's a beautiful place, though. I remember she used to say, so much terraforming. Stephanie's Welcome Center, Carrie and Travis, North Road past Angel's house. There's all sorts of stuff here. Angel's Town, Deb's Town, Catnip Cove. That's part of Angel's stuff too. So yeah, lots of stuff in there, and we can go down there another time. Place is so huge. And our first ender chest. This will show your ender chest inventory. If you open it, there's nothing in mine. Look at that. This was like, if you needed help, I think we had a lot of silk touch looting, all that kind of stuff in there. Emergency tools, replace used silk touch tools ASAP, because Lydia would always fix them for us. Ender chest is our bank chest. We didn't know about those things at first. Garden hoe and fishing bowl, so we had all those things here. Yep. So this was the main area, and then, as you saw a little earlier, we branched out, and we just obviously had music discs, everything to be sorted. Man, I wish I had a lot of this stuff in some of my other worlds. Horse saddles. I mean, look at those. Horse armor. Yes. Yeah. And, this is what we just didn't keep for ourselves. Clay. And clay was just beginning to be able to be dyed at that point. Now it says terracotta, obviously, but at the time it did not say terracotta. Gems. And we use so much of this stuff, but look at the diamond stash there. Redstone, engineering, just, we did all that stuff. Sorted it all out. And we had these down lower. We kept getting trapped on them. They were turned the other way. And they used to do a lot more than that than they do these days anyway. So we got lots of furnaces. We'd be in here just by the droves doing stuff, and chests opening everywhere. What does that say up there? Flint and coal. More stuff. I mean, just, anything that we weren't using ourselves, anything that we could, enchant and fix up and bring in here, we did. And of course, we get a lot more drops off of things back then too. Nether and Ender stuff. Either one. There's both stuff in there, I think. We didn't do a lot with the end. This is all Nether, I think. Looks like to me. Yeah. Wool. So pretty. Yeah, lots of rail stuff, and we used a lot of stuff, obviously. And, just everything in here. And the downstairs warehouse. Everything had coordinates to it, but we could also get there by tunnel or rail or whatever. And just lots and lots and lots of stuff. Sandstone. More furnaces. We were busy builders. Now up here, we still ran out of, can't get up there. How did we, that goes on the roof. How do we get up there? Oh, in here, right? I finally I came in and built this floor because I have my spreadsheet. I have 8 pages of spreadsheet here, and these coordinates are all on my spreadsheet. And I was beginning to move the rest of those. As you can see, I was getting stuff here. So everything, what do we have here? Neighborly Rock. That was our Thanksgiving project. Lots and lots of stuff there. I'll take you there on one of the tours. It's a completely different area from this. Yeah, lots of stuff for that. Here's the spawn town stuff. The warehouse here, the ground level, the basement, the map room where we are right now. Community center over there, what I said, Angel built. We have a teleport house. That's how you get to the teleport house. So we don't have any links to any of these here. They're all what there is available to the main things. Is over there. I have no. I see birch forest. These are just things in the birch forest. Go find out what they are. Right? Carrie's way station. Those are some of her links. They're way out there, as you can see. Fort Neighborly. That's my stuff. My first stuff, and then more stuff there. Lydia's village. Steph's mushroom biome. Just tons and tons of stuff that doesn't even have a name. Just go check it out. Wow. Blaze, okay, this is all in the Nether. So, Blaze Farms. And she named them all Crusher. Crusher number 1, Crusher number 2. They're all over the Nether. Anywhere you were close to, you could find a Blaze place. And then we had skeleton spawners. Okay, Carrie's Keep. That's a beautiful place. Villages, Lydia's, new walled in. Some of them were, this is a new village unprotected. Okay, so yeah, lots. Walkabout shelters. This is where we would just go walking. And we built special places where you could go and hole up if you wanted to go see that area. So we had all of that. And then let's see, how did we, oh yeah, right here. You could get up on the roof here. And then you could get up here and you could snipe. Look at all the torches. Yeah, so you could look at everything down here. Our barn. Angel and Deb built that. That was one of the very first things. We have to have a barn. We were gathering animals like crazy. And as you can see, we grew sugarcane everywhere. I did a lot of the lighting back there. I was building the wall back there, and that hill, of course, spawn was over that way. But I did a lot of mining there. Both Angel and I did. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff. That lighthouse was built by Carrie over there. I'll show you that eventually. So we got about 8 minutes here. Let's see, how did we get in here? Through the door. And shut the door. Couldn't find it. Down the ladder. Yeah. What is it? Over the hill and over the bridge. Yeah. To grandmother's house we go. We've already been there. Okay, so let's see. I think I told you. Oh, I got to show you that in a few minutes. This was Travis. This is Carrie's husband, Travis. He still plays games. As far as I know, they're both doing World of Warcraft. Carrie doesn't have much time to play games anymore. She has a job now and loves it. She works at a Michael's store. All of us are very crafty. That's why our new forum, newer, it's not new now. It's probably going to be ended at the end of this year. But it's called Neighborly Sims Craft. It used to be just Neighborly Sims, but went for Minecraft and also our regular crafts. Okay, so that was the storage room down there. Oh, I was going to show you what he built. Okay, we have to go this way. Lydia did a lot of stuff in the town here, putting all these stairs up. Over here, this was one of our old outhouse. Okay, that went to some of our very first tunnels. And you went down through, shut the door when using the facility, right? This is the, flush yourself down type of a deal. So yeah, this goes all the way down. These tunnels go all the way out to, oh wait, let's go back up here. What does that say? To abandoned mine. Yeah, that goes back over there, probably close to where the original mine was. You can hear that there are lots and lots of mobs still out there. So this was another one here to abandoned mine that way. You could go that way to the warehouse was up. We were pretty careful and pretty serious about our security, obviously. Old school. Original mine, yeah, see there? You can go there now that way. Remember that train that I showed you back there? That's how you would get there. Some chests to the storage hub. Here. This was not too long before we quit here. What does this say? To the hub, to crafting, storage. You can go up there. Tunnel to our homes. What does it say? This is going to be the hub of the rail system. Before making any changes to this room, ask Lydia. She was our official road lady. Safe mining to Josh's house. All the way through here. What do we have in here? Abandoned mine that way. Yeah, probably not too safe in here, but of course I've been creative, so yeah. Somewhere in here. Is this the rest of our storehouse? Yeah, this is the rest of our storehouse. Nether rack. Look at this. This is stuff that we didn't have any room for upstairs anymore. Nether quartz. You know, if it was overflowing upstairs, it got moved down here. Glowstone. Nether rack. We were big collectors. Oh yeah, lots and lots of stuff. Upstairs warehouse, and it tells you how to get there. So let's go back up there. Okay, and there we are. And I'm going to take you over to the not portal room. What did I just say a few minutes ago? I'm going to check my timer here. Hold on. Okay, we got about 4 minutes. To the jump house, as we kind of called it. But yeah, this was our teleporter house, not portal, but teleporter. And it was one of the very first things that Lydia learned to do when we went. We gave certain people creative, our admins, Lydia, Carrie, Deb, all admins, and they were able to get command blocks along with me and do stuff to Ethan's small town. I'm not thinking that was my Ethan. I don't remember whether he was building in here or not. To Stephanie's house. I won't step on him. I won't even get close. I'll go there. To Angela. Catnip Cove. What is that one over there? Fort Neighborly. That's mine. To what? Knopfsinger? Holsinger Keep. Duh. Carrie's Keep. Yeah. This would have been the next one. Whoever. There's nothing on it. To Deb's Old Town. But we still have tons of stuff in here. I just have a few minutes. So that was our beginning teleport house. And you could get a lot of places from there, and then more teleportation things from there. Obviously pumpkins and watermelon. Oh, Lydia had to have watermelon. I would design this a whole lot differently now. But yeah, it worked. And we took a lot of fruit out of there to Lighthouse and beyond. I built that road. Lots of stuff here, but this barn is just something else. Horses, and we made areas where you can go. What are chickens doing in here? You know, chickens, they can get just about anywhere. I think we just let them kind of free roam through here. Free range chickens. And as you can see, look, the sheep have gotten over here with the cows. They used to get mixed up, something terrible. When Deb and Angel were building this, the Endermen were everywhere. And they were constantly hiding in there from the Enderman because we didn't know what to do with them. And, you know, they were so dangerous. Yeah, some of our very first horses. Yeah. And then you could go up here, and this was hay storage. You know, just that's stuff, food for the animals. And we tried to keep those full. Anybody could come and put food in them at any time. Very nicely built. Yeah, listen to the sheep. We kept them all dyed in different colors. We have all 16 colors in here. If there wasn't one, you could always dye another one. And obviously they were overflowing. So yeah, getting over to one of these doors. Yeah, no wonder they went into the cattle pens, right? I think maybe I could jump a few times and go over there too. Okay, let's go out of a door here. Whew. Noisy things. Yeah. And as if you couldn't tell, those are sheep. Yeah, more sugarcane growing. Made a lot of paper, a lot of books. A lot of sugar. Yeah, more horses over here. And then we were developing over here, and we needed light. We kept having stuff spawn around the edges. So we made these beautiful columns here with fences to keep the water lit. And just kind of, this was like a peaceful place to be. And so many torches again. Oh my goodness. Yep. I can see these torches and it just kills me. So funny. There's no way we needed all those torches. So over here was the first village. You can see torches lighting away. When we found this, we were just like, it's a village. Lydia was about the only one that had actually seen a village, I think, at that time. And so she knew to start getting it surrounded. This is one of our golems. We did not get any golems. These were created. We didn't know that you could get a golem. And you could, even back then. We just didn't know it. We had no idea that they were naturally generated. So we were making golems whenever we need them now. I would come in here now and fix this up so that there could be enough valid doors. Because see, there are a lot of them like that is not valid. So it wasn't contributing to getting any more villagers. So now I would do a lot of changing, adding doors around the sides, you know, all that kind of stuff. We did not know anything about village mechanics, and I don't think there are any farmers over here, or were any. I'll bet that was probably a cow got in there or something. But yeah, this was I remember having to come back over here after we were all done with the place pretty much over on this side, but there were that's down into the mine. There were lots of places outside that were vulnerable because we just didn't know. There were places that the mobs could just, like over here, some of this I took down. A lot of this, there was sand that was up higher, and it was, you know, one space, and we had zombies that were coming in, so we had to do some re-engineering at one point. You know, we learned a lot of stuff in this world, a lot of stuff. This out here goes out to my neighborly Sims fort, to Fort Neighborly out that way. And I made most of this wall. Carrie and Angel did a lot of helping with it. What in the heck? Why are there holes underneath here? Who knows? Probably Enderman. Let me get some stuff and fill in those. We didn't have baby zombies back then. You know, if there was a hole like that, it didn't matter. Let's just get some dirt here, put it in here, and use the right key. There we go. We did have a lot of Endermen around, so that very possibly could have happened. These days, I would not leave any of that dirt there. No way. I don't remember. I think Carrie built this part here and part of the wall, and this was hers. I'm going to go ahead and go up in here and show you this. This was like one of our very first big builds, and Carrie said her little finger was worn out because none of us were really comfortable with the heights. The town used caution while going upstairs because, you know, you could still fall off. We weren't very good about it. I'm still not very good about it. Observation landing, you can get up in here and see around, all out there, and see what's around the villages and all that kind of stuff. So this was our first high building, basically, and she and Travis built it, I think, in 2 different nights. And this was all done in survival, holding the sneak key, use caution while going downstairs, lighthouse, beacon, and observation tower. And we didn't know anything about redstone much, so that's what we had. Yep. So that was one of our signature pieces right here. One of our very first big builds. And I think she was working on this when Angel was working on her main house. So yeah. So in the next episode, I think we'll go over that way. I'll go on out here right now, and I'll end this episode off. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.